Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the party. How is everybody doing today? Where's everybody from? I love to see when we got people from all over the world in here, from LA, Los Santos, Germany, London. Still haven't been to London, Romania. All right, cool, guys. This is great. Anyways, guys, just want to hop in straight into this. Super pumped to see that we got a lot of people from everywhere here. My name is Cameron Foos. I am the founder of FOUS4 Trading. I've been day trading for 13 years, and now I teach people how to do it. And both people you see here with me live on the webinar today are FOUS4 students, and now they are part of the FOUS4 team. So super awesome to have my students help out with the business. And we're always looking for more help. So if you show that you're a good trader and a good student, there is always the opportunity to join our team. And we're always looking for, like-minded people to help us grow this business. But anyways, guys, we got Big Mike in the house, rocking the shades. Mike, why don't you say what's up?
What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming. Looking forward to sharing some trading information with everyone.
Hell yeah. We also got Big Rob in the house. Rob, say what's up.
Hey guys, excited to have you
Good.
here.
Yes, sir. All right. Anyways, guys, Big Mike and Rob are going to log off here, and they will both be coming back. Mike's going to tell a story, and Rob's going to help us close out with the Q&A at the end. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on this presentation. Let me share my screen. Let's do my entire screen. How about that? Sharing is caring. Or I guess I'll just do an application window. All right, guys, just want to get a confirmation that I am screen sharing. And that you guys can hear me, see me, you see the presentation that we got here live. Cool, perfect. All right, guys, so the topic of this actual presentation is how I made $70,000 in a single month as a college dropout, which is quite an astonishing thing to do. So I just want to make sure, is it the full presentation screen here? Screen confirmation. Okie dokie. One second, guys. Let me see if I can screen share the entire screen. Bear with me here. Turning screen share off. Entire screen share. All right, now we should be good to go. And now it's doing a big loop in down the abyss. How about now? How do we look? All right, guys, let's get started. So this is about how I made $70,000 in a month as a college dropout from being a day trader, all from profits from day trading, learning what I'm about to teach you guys in this presentation. So first off, guys, before we even get into anything about day trading, I just want to talk about success in general. And the fact is that success is a mindset, and success starts with confidence. And to have confidence, you have to be able to say that I can, okay? And every day when I wake up, I know for a fact that no matter what happened yesterday, whatever's going on in my life, that success, this is my favorite quote by Winston Churchill. I actually have this tattooed on my chest. I don't know if you can see this, but it says, success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm, okay? There's so much stuff in life that can hold you down, but being able to wake up every day and saying, you know what, I can do this, that's what success is, okay? It's being able to go through failure, because there's so many people that get down on failure and don't realize that that's just part of life. So the most successful people out there never let themselves get down from a few failures. So my goal of this webinar, guys, is to not only show you the amazing opportunity of day trading, but actually make you believe it's possible for you. At the end of this webinar, I want you guys to be able to say to yourselves, you know what, I can do this. I'm confident and I feel like I have the ability to do this. And that's how I eventually made it in the day trading game, was by not giving up and being able to say that I can and have the confidence to do so. So we also have a bonus for you guys. If you stay to the end, we're going to give you our absolutely free getting started playbook. One of the biggest questions we get on a day-to-day basis is, yo, FOUS, how do I even get started? So we actually got sick of answering that question every day and made a getting started playbook. This is going to give you the ground rules and a roadmap to everything you need to get started, because it's such a common question, and it's a very simple question, but a lot of people don't know. So we kind of laid out a playbook for you guys. If you stay to the end, we're going to give you this playbook. Doesn't matter if you sign up with us or not. We want to give you guys something free to have some more information about what we do and what you can do to actually get started in this game. So give you guys a little bit of background about my story. I've been day trading and developing my strategies for over 13 years. Okay, that is a long time to be in this game. It's still mind-blowing to even look at that number 13 and be like, it's been 13 years since I started doing this. So I've got a lot of background in this game, a lot of experience, and a lot of knowledge to share with you guys as a successful day trader. I've also been through the 2008 market crash, one of the craziest experiences you can possibly imagine. Okay, a lot of people just were through that time and doing their normal job. My normal job at the time was a day trader. So it was absolutely insane to go through that when my job was around the stock market. But it also made me not only a better day trader, but just a better person. To be humbled like that. The more times you get humbled in your life, the better a person you are, the more growth you're going to have. It's these huge mistakes and huge learning experiences that shape you going forward. And the market crash of 2008 was one of the biggest blessings I ever had. And I'm really excited that I was actually able to experience that, especially early on in my career. So if we do have something like that happen again, I'm fully prepared and know what to expect. And I don't fear another market crash at all. You're going to learn about shorting stocks as well in this program, which is you make money when stocks go down. So I'm actually encouraging a market crash. I am very open to it. I've also taught thousands of people worldwide. As you saw at the beginning, we have a worldwide audience. It doesn't matter where you're from, as long as you have Wi-Fi, you can day trade this strategy in the U.S. stock market. Also a consistently profitable strategy over the last decade, and we are also both proficient in long and shorting. Just as I talked about shorting, you can actually make money when stocks go down. A lot of people don't even realize that that's even a thing, but that is where we make most of our money. And it doesn't matter whether the market's going up or down, you can make money from both sides of the trade. So give you guys a little bit of backstory. I'm not special. I didn't not like a savant or anything. I'm just a normal dude. I was a skater kid growing up. Then I was in college. Just all I did in college was drink. I didn't learn a goddamn thing except for how to become an alcoholic, functional alcoholic, you could say. And one day, my great uncle, he actually passed away, left my family with about $500,000. I had saved up a couple bucks. My mom gave me $5 grand, and I bought my dream car at the time, which was a 1997 BMW M3. So I was driving this in college, thought I was a pretty cool kid, whatever. And then my aunt got this stock tip, okay? You can see this quote. It says, if you invest in hot stock tips, you're going to have a really bad time. And a bad time my family certainly did have, okay? But I was also interested in becoming a stock trader. I actually wanted to be a stockbroker. That's what I was going to school for. But I didn't realize at the time a stockbroker, all they do is broker buys and sells for a client, and they earn a commission. They're not day traders. They're not traders. Their whole entire goal is just take money from people so that they can earn a little piece of it. It has nothing to do with the stock market or actual trading. But I wanted to become a day trader. So I sold this BMW, ended up driving my great uncle's hand-me-down Ford Ranger. It was a pile of shit. Obviously, my girlfriend was not excited about me going from a nice BMW to this Ford Ranger, 1998, no options whatsoever. And I started learning how to day trade. And then I became a member of a website called 3stocksonfire.com. This was back in 2005, where I became a pretty popular member of. But that one stock that we had a hot stock tip of, my family put that entire inheritance into. This was a biotech stock. Biotechs are extremely speculative and extremely risky. Went from about $7 to 50 cents in a single day, and that entire inheritance money was wiped out in one day. So that was my entry into the stock market. Okay, experiencing my family losing everything in a single day. It wasn't, everything, but everything that we had it's free money. We got a free $500,000 paycheck. We just blew it. So that was my first experience. It was definitely a very humbling experience. And it sucked to see happen, but it was also good for me to see happen very early on in my career, just like the market crash. But I actually didn't put my money into that stock. I wanted to learn how to day trade stocks. So I started trading, but eventually I lost it all anyways. And I lost money for 3 years before I ever made any money consistently in the stock market. But I started making money. And I started documenting it on my website. I used to have the technicaltrader.net, then it turned into FOUS4alerts.com, and now we are FOUS4 Trading. And I actually started having some success. Then I started having some students have success. This is Big Mike over here who you just met. He had recently purchased a Maserati Ghibli. This is actually about 2 years ago. You'll see what he's driving now, which is definitely an upgrade. And I obviously had a bunch of success, a bunch of toys, bullshit, Maserati boats, Range Rovers, Camaros, whatever. And now I have the ultimate, which is what is freedom. And I'm able to travel the world and work from anywhere. And that's eventually where I would like to see all of you guys get to that level as well. So as I said, did I mention you can work from anywhere? These are just a few of the places I've been over the last year. I've been so many places over the last 4 years. If you ask me where I've been, I can't even list it all because I don't even know. I'd have to go look at my Instagram to see where exactly I've been. But it's so amazing to be able to travel the world and do what I love, as well as teach people how to actually do that. So I want to ask you guys the question of what do you think the most important asset is? Do you think it's money, real estate, array, investments, maybe material goods? All of these answers are 100% wrong. And at one point in my life, I would have probably listed a lot of these things, okay? But the most important and most valuable asset in the world is time, because time equals freedom, and freedom equals opportunity. Opportunity and time spent with your family, to be able to travel, enjoy your hobbies, or make other income. If you have a 9 to 5, you don't have time to start making other income sources. With day trading, you have time, and that's what's so beautiful about it, is because you can start working on other income sources other than day trading. So day trading is essentially the foundation of freedom, and time equals freedom, and freedom equals opportunity. So I also want to talk about the power of a positive work environment. So how many of you guys, have desk jobs right now and you're going into an office, and how does that environment actually make you feel? Are you like, all right, this is awesome. I love this crappy little desk and this dude Peter over here that I really don't give a shit about talking to, but I have to because he's there every day next to me. Is that something like your office environment? For me, I can't relate. I don't know how people do it. I think more and more people, as we evolve, are getting so much farther away from that. And I don't think that's a positive work environment. So for me, a positive work environment equals a positive state of mind. And a positive state of mind equals a lot better performance because you're excited about what you're doing. Okay, if you hate your desk job, if you hate your environment, you're not going to be excited about your work. You're not going to be excited, no matter what you're doing, you're not going to be excited about it. So by being able to actually choose my work setting, I'm able to maximize my mood, thus increase my performance. So nothing makes me happier than traveling. So I've chosen to make my world, or make the world, my office, so that I can keep a positive state of mind, and then that turns into a lot better performance. In day trading, you need to have a positive mind, because if you're waking up every day and trying to day trade with a negative attitude and negative mind, you're not going to have confidence, and confidence is so big when it comes to day trading. And that's why I wanted to start this thing off by saying, success starts with saying I can. And there's so much confidence involved in day trading. You're going to learn about that as we continue to talk about this. But some of my best weeks have always been when I'm traveling in new places, if I'm staying in a luxury villa, we have an amazing environment, and I'm just so pumped on life because I'm like, wow, is this really what I'm doing? And I'm working right now. Like, there's this actual book called The Happiness Advantage, and I truly believe in this. The theory of this is, so many people have it backwards where they think, okay, if I could just reach this next level in life, if I could just complete this task, I'll be happy. And that's not how it works. It's happy people create success because they're in a good mood and they have a positive work environment, they're feeling good about themselves, and that curates success. Most people think, man, if I could just get through this misery of working through this thing, if I can just get to the next side, I'll finally be happy. And that's really not how life works. It's happy people curate success is what I believe, and I've also experienced that myself. So these are just a few examples, guys. Obviously, hopefully some of you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel. These are a couple of my weeks, a $14,000 week in Thailand. We had this amazing pool right here on the cliffside, 20K week in 2 weeks in Medellin, Colombia, and Cartagena, $5,000 week in Mexico City. I absolutely love traveling and being able to work. I couldn't imagine being in a 9-to-5 in the same city working. That I'd blow my brains out. I really honestly can't relate. So having the freedom to do this from anywhere is such a cool thing. So these are just a couple of screenshots, guys. This is in Colombia. Made $4,200 in a single day. We went out that night. I was dancing, partying with some Colombian girl on a desk or a table at a bar. Next day I woke up and made $2,700. The next day I made almost $6,000. Okay, so these are the kind of gains you can actually have. It doesn't happen overnight. This is a profession, okay? You have to put in time and work to get to this level, but I promise you, if you do put in the time and work, these are the kind of gains that you can see for yourself after a certain period of time. So what would your ideal workplace be if you had the choice? A few of my favorite spots are either a traveling office, working forever, local cafes. I love being wherever I'm living. I can go work at a cafe, mingle with the people, put out some vibes, maybe there's a hot girl somewhere or whatever. So that's awesome. There's also co-working spaces. Co-working spaces are blowing up. It all started out with WeWork, and now there's a bunch of independent ones all over the world. So it makes it very easy for people like me who are nomadic or whatever to be able to go meet a bunch of other people who are also living location independent, and there's always good Wi-Fi there, or in the comfort of my own home. Nothing's better than waking up, putting on some sweatpants, sitting down, drinking some coffee, and okay, I can work for 60 to 90 minutes and be done, then go do whatever I want for the rest of the day. Growing up, my dream was to wear a suit. Now I have no desire. I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of cool, but maybe for like a day, not every day of the week have to press a suit and put it on. So obviously, guys, I've done a lot of things right. As you can see here, bunch of toys, bunch of bullshit, but I honestly don't want you guys to get in this game for what you see in this picture. All right, everything you see here in this picture was me being a reckless, just young kid, just being dumb. All right, but it's material goods are not going to make you any more happy. I was basically just continually buying shit to fill an empty void. So I don't want you guys to get into this for material goods. I want you to get in this for freedom and experiences. Obviously, it's nice to have some stuff, but I promise you, if you continue to go down this road or in life thinking all I care about is a nice car, it's going to end up with emptiness and unhappiness. So that's just my own personal experience. So I've gotten rid of all this, and maybe I'll get a nice car again one day, but as of right now, I'm completely fine living a little bit more simple life. So in essence, guys, in life and in day trading, I've made just about every mistake in the book. But mistakes are definitely the most powerful knowledge of all, okay? So I enjoy making mistakes because it helps me grow as a person. And it also makes me very knowledgeable, and it makes me a good mentor because I can teach people the right paths to go down and what happens when you go down the wrong path. So I want to tell you guys the unfortunate truth about day trading, and that's that 99% of day traders get started the wrong way, just like I did 13 years ago. Most people want to wing it. Okay, for me, my example, the first stock I ever purchased was I just went to etrade.com, opened an account, I went to the homepage and found the cheapest stock I could find. I had absolutely zero clue what I was doing. I had no idea how to trade stocks. I just went and found some stock that was like 50 cents. 2 weeks later, it was down to like 30 cents. I lost almost half my money. Okay, and that's what people do every day in day trading. And it's so stupid. People are like, Booth, I want to get started today. And I'm like, okay, you're stupid. Why do you want to get started today? Do you know what you're doing? No, but I want to make some money. Okay, well, I promise you you're going to lose everything if that's the mentality you're going to have here in day trading. Day trading is a profession, guys, okay? This isn't just something you learn overnight. This is a career and a profession, and it takes time and a lot of effort to master it. So that's what we are here to do. We are here to help you guys and be your mentor so you can actually make it. And that's why so many people actually lose money, is because 90% of traders who start out the wrong way, just like I did. So we're here to try to get that message across to you guys that you can't just start trading and make money. You have to put in a lot of time and effort to actually do it. This is a profession, and we're here to help you obtain that. So after doing this for a long time, guys, these are a couple of things that I've learned. If you start out the right way, you can save yourself a lot of time and stress. Just like my example, I screwed around for 3 years. Why? Because I didn't have a mentor, and I was an idiot. I was a college drunk. All right. So I don't want to see you guys go down that same path. I can save you a lot of time, especially with Mike and Robert, to help you guys as well and educate you to actually get started off on the right track and actually learn something from somebody who's been doing it for 13 years about how to do this successfully. Another thing is day trading can be 100 times easier if you actually have a system to follow. Like I said before, confidence is of the utmost importance in day trading, and you can't have confidence unless you have a system that you're confident in. So that's why I'm saying people just want to get started, but they have no idea how to day trade. So you can't have confidence unless you actually know something about stock market and you're confident in what you know. If you want to be at the best, you have to surround yourself with the best. Okay, so if you want to learn from us, hold on, I think my mic just went out. I'm dying. Think we're good to go now. You got to learn from the best, okay? And that goes with anything in life. You want to learn how to do something right, find out somebody who's been doing it correctly and successfully and learn exactly how they did it. Another thing is that losing is very normal in this game. And doesn't mean that it has to be a bad thing. It just means that you have to accept the fact that maybe on 50% of your trades, you might lose. But there's a systematic way of risk management. You could literally lose on half your trades and still make a shitload of money in this game. All right. And a lot of people don't understand that. It all comes down to risk management at the end of the day. So anyways, guys, I discovered the hard way so that you don't have to. I'm literally letting you embrace my mistakes because I don't want to see you go down the same road that I did. Disclaimer, guys, day trading, it's not an easy game. Okay, you're never fully free from risk. People do lose money in the stock market, but with the things that we are going to teach you, the likelihood of you becoming a successful day trader is 100-fold, okay? As opposed to somebody who just goes to a website or opens up a brokerage account like I did in 2005. Hey, E-Trade, where's the cheapest stock buy? Okay, I have no idea why I just did that. Next thing you know, lost over half the money. And within the first 3 months, I lost everything. And then I continued to lose for 3 years. Okay, so we're trying to do our best to tell you exactly how to avoid these situations that so many people get themselves into. But anyways, guys, let's get to the top 5 secrets of how to day trade successfully. And what we're going to teach you in this webinar is 1, how you are able to make your monthly salary in just 1 day. This is not me fluffing things up. This is 100% fact. Secret number 2, why working less pays more. Most of you guys probably think, oh man, I'm going to work overtime this weekend so I can make more money. Day trading, I'm going to show you exactly why. The less time you spend at your computer, the more money you're going to make. Secret number 3 is how to profit without needing a massive investment. A lot of people think, oh man, but I don't have any money. You need like $50,000 to be able to invest, you really don't need anything close to that. Secret number 4 is you don't need to be a genius to make a lot of money. Okay, this is not a game of smarts. Okay, it's a systematic game and the ability to control your emotions. I'm going to show you more about that. Secret number 5, I'm going to show you guys our profitability roadmap. So first, guys, secret number 1 is how to make your monthly salary in just 90 minutes per day, or 90 minutes in one day out of the entire month. Okay, you are able to make your monthly salary in one day out of the week, one day out of the month, in under 90 minutes. So how much are you guys making right now at your monthly salary? I would assume somewhere between $3,000 to $6,000 per month. That's okay money. You can live a comfortably boring life off of that. And how many hours are you guys working to make that? 160? That would be full time, 9 to 5. Imagine if you had the potential to do that in just 90 minutes. Okay, and again, I'm not talking about 90 minutes per day for the entire month. I'm talking about 90 minutes total in a single month, in one day. I'm not saying that's what you're going to do right off the bat, but I'm saying you will have the capability to do that. All right, my daily goal, guys, is to make $1,000 to $2,000 per day. I don't hit this target every day. Losing is all part of this game, but I've had $5,000 days. As you can see, my profit daily here was $5,300. I've also had $9,000 days. You can see my realized gain was $9,000. I've also had $15,000 days. You can see the PL daily. PL daily just means profit or loss daily. This is screenshots from my actual brokerage account. $14,973 in a single day. That was my biggest day I ever had. And I also had a $70,000 month. And this is when I went out and bought my dream car, a Maserati Gran Turismo MC Sportline, black with red interior, all up in your face. It was such an awesome day to be able to just be like, first of all, I just made $70,000 a month. And second of all, I'm at the car dealer buying my freaking dream car. All right. So this is awesome. One of the coolest days of my life. Super cool to be able to do that. You know, this is like a dream come true to buy your dream car. And it was definitely a great feeling to be able to afford to go do that and accomplish that. Secret number 2, guys, is why working less pays more. Okay, typically if you work more, that means more pay. You work overtime, blah, 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 blah. Overtime, kill me now. Okay, that sounds miserable. Weekends aren't for working, they're for enjoying what you just did the last 5 days working for. Okay, so if you're working overtime on your weekends, your life sucks and you need to reevaluate what's going on. So day trading, guys, actually means, or spending more time day trading actually means less pay. All right, so imagine working 160 hours if you're working full time, or if you're working 90 minutes per day, that's 30 hours per month. How much more freedom do you have? 160 versus 30, okay? The stock market open is the most predictable time to actually trade. It's because this is the most volatile. So the first 90 minutes of the stock market open, this is where all the news PRs are out. This is where everybody's got a fresh mind, fresh ideas. This is where all the action happens in the stock market. You get in, you get out, and you walk away. Literally, I say 90 minutes, but probably 90% of the time, I'm done within the first 30 minutes. And the next 60, I'm just shooting the shit with people in chat room. And then I'm like, all right, guys, I'm out of here. 60, 90 minutes, I'm done. Usually with trading, I'm done within the first 30. So the thing is, you know, a lot of you guys might think, well, the stock market's open about what, 6.5 hours. I don't even know anymore because it's been years since I actually sat through a whole market session. But you might be thinking, well, if you made money in that first 90 minutes, why not just stick around and trade the whole time and just make even more money? And that's what I used to think. I used to sit at my computer, stare at a computer screen for whatever, 6.5 hours a day trying to day trade. And the longer I did this, the less money I was making. What I realized was I was making all my money within that first 90-minute window, and then I would lose it all because I would sit there and gamble it all away afterwards. And the reason being with this is that it's so much less predictable. After that first 90 minutes, there's a lot of people actually do walk away. The market quiets down. The patterns just don't work as great. And you also are at more risk exposure. This is called market exposure. So the more time you spend in front of your computer, the more risk you're allowing yourself to have. So the less market exposure you have, the less money you're probably going to lose. So why not just stick to that most predictable small window right at the open and stick to that? And so that's what I do now. I don't like to trade after the first 90 minutes because after 13 years of doing this, I know for a fact all I'm going to do is make my money at the open and then go blow it all away and end the day in ruin. And that is so manic depressive. I can't tell you how many crappy years I spent of this manic depressive. Oh man, I'm the best trader in the world. And then 30 minutes later, it would all be gone. I did that for many, many years, and it was awful. So I highly recommend not staying around after the first 90 minutes. So these are just a couple examples of some of the patterns we'd like to trade, guys. If you don't know what a candlestick chart is, each one of these little candles, red and white, is 1 minute of price action. So you could see this stock was at 70 cents. We bought it in, went all the way up to $10 within about 15 minutes. That's what, 20, 30% gain. So big rips on all these stocks. And these are the kind of patterns we trade. 80 cents up to about another dollar in just 4 minutes. These are huge percentage rips in a very small fraction at a time. Look, and literally, look, all these are within the first 30 minutes. Okay, like I said, this actually one right here is within the first 10 minutes. Okay, so I've actually had days where I've made $9,000 in 5 minutes. Okay, just like this stock. You can go look at this YouTube video, $9,000 in 5 minutes day trading penny stocks. Okay, this is a YouTube video of me making bank on what? PTX, locked in my gains within 5 minutes. These are also other timestamps of some other trades that we made. 9:30, the market opens at 9:30 a.m. So this is within 2 minutes, within 10 minutes, and within 13 minutes, I had made a total of $4,000 within 13 minutes. And then I was done. Literally, 13 minutes, $4,000. Done for the day. Go do whatever the hell I want. So some of you guys, how much do you make in a month? I bet a lot of you guys only make $4,000. I made it in 13 minutes in 1 day out of the month. All right. So that's something you need to think about and something you need to, realize how much time and freedom you could have if that was something that you were able to do one day with your day trade. Do we have audio, guys? Give me a confirmation here. My headphone just died. Mic check. All right. We're good. So again, guys, imagine if you were able to get rewarded for working less. This just brings me back to day trading is the foundation of freedom. So what would you do if you had more freedom? Ask yourself that. Secret number 3, guys, is how to profit without needing a massive investment. This is one of our students, Eric. He's in his man cave, rocking his FOUS4 hat. Obviously, got a little stack of cash right there. But he turned $2,000 into $29,000 within 4 months. Okay, if you can read that real quick, little testimonial from Eric. So you don't need a whole lot of money. He started with $2,000. But you don't even need $2,000 to start, okay? With one of the brokers that we are partnered with, you can actually start with as little as $500. But another thing about brokers, guys, don't even dare to ask us what brokers to use, all right? If you ask me what broker to use, I'm going to tell you to screw off and tell you that you're a freaking idiot. And the reason being that is because that is exactly what I did 13 years ago when I started. I didn't ask anybody, how the hell do I day trade? I said, hey, what broker should I trade with? So I went and opened an account with E-Trade, started trading stocks before I knew what I was doing, and lost it all. And then I lost for 3 years without asking for any help again. I just winged it until I finally figured it out. So don't ask us what broker it is because we have no desire to tell you because there's no reason you don't know how to day trade. Secret number 4, guys, is you don't need to be a genius to make a lot of money. All right, most traders make the big mistake of getting started without no strategy. Again, like I just said, blows my mind. People just want to get started. They're like, oh, okay, I'll just get started. Why? I have no idea because I'm freaking anxious and I have no patience. I'm an idiot and I think I'm going to do this and just start making money. Another part is, guys, you really don't need to know anything about finance, economics, or even how the stock market works. All right. This is 100% factual. I went to school in business finance to become a stockbroker. I didn't learn a goddamn thing. Everything I know about the stock market, I learned on, through other people, through other chat rooms, and just developing this system over a decade. All right. So, and to be honest, I still don't know anything about the stock market or finance or economics. All right. The reason being is because this is a systematic strategy. All right, and Mike's going to actually come on and tell you about it. This is a way to trade by just recognizing patterns. So there's a thing called technical analysis, and there's also a thing called fundamental analysis. Technical analysis is what we call, or like I like to call, simplification, and it's the study of chart patterns. Fundamental analysis is the study of financials, study of the stock market, study of economics, accounting. All right, I don't care about all that shit. All right, that's like some complicated shit that I don't want to know. Okay, so Mike's gonna actually come on and tell you about it. He was actually a broker, and his side of things was fundamental analysis, the complicated side of day trading. And then he found me and learned about technical analysis, about how I was simplifying things to make money in the stock market. So here's a little bit more about Mike. Here's his new whip, brand new Gran Turismo Maserati, which was also my dream car when I first bought it. Then Mike is also now driving this. So Mike.
What's up, gang? Appreciate every one of you being here. To give you a quick background on myself, I was just like every one of you.
Hear me?
I went to college for finance and just knew that I wanted to work on Wall Street. I did not know what I wanted to do. I just knew that that's where the money was. So I basically went to college. I had an internship as an analyst coming right out of school, making 50 grand a year, was super pumped about it. And then was basically in the job for 6 months. And I realized that it was just super boring. My job as an analyst was to identify small cap and micro cap companies and do what FOUS said, fundamental analysis, and determine off of their financials what a company was worth. And little did I know that this would help me in the future. That was a corporate job, basically doing Excel sheets for 12 hours a day. After 6 months of being depressed, decided to leave that job and pursue other side of the business. So I was a broker for a while, doing more investing other people's money, and still was not satisfied personally. And I recall on a daily basis watching CNBC and seeing on the ticker every day these small cap stocks that were up 200, 300%. And I think, why the hell am I here buying Facebook and Apple when these stocks are doubling and tripling in a single day? And I remember coming across FOUS on social media, and basically seeing that he had a great lifestyle. And more importantly, he utilized technical analysis, patterns, and charts, something that college never taught me and something that the corporate world never taught me. So basically bought the DVDs, and remember being in my office for the next 3 months, just going through the DVDs and just embracing the whole concept of technical analysis, and then kind of having an epiphany that all of these small caps never really, fundamental analysis never mattered. The company could be worth garbage and it would still move 3, 4, 500%. So fundamental analysis, in my opinion, and is proven that it does not work in the short term. What works in the short term is technical analysis. So after feeling comfortable trying to pursue this full time, I left my job, and within my first year, tripled my account. And FOUS and Rob came to meet me in New York. They brought me along the team. And now I'm here on a daily basis to show you guys and to prove to you guys that anybody can do this. And it's all about learning a system, minimizing your risk, and having that mentality of success and knowing that I can do this. So I hope all of you join us and chat every day with FOUS. Looking to show you guys that this can change your life. So I hope you guys all join us.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for coming in and sharing your side of the story, guys, or Mike. So you guys, super pumped to have Mike part of the team. If you guys do join us, Mike helps out with all of our training. One of the best teachers, one of the most dedicated and disciplined people I know. So super excited to have Mike part of the FOUS4 team to continue the education of everything that I've taught him, as well as Mike being able to elaborate on everything he's learned on his own. And be able to, elaborate on that. So let's continue with the presentation here, guys. Play. There we go. Whoa, bro. You really just started over on me? That's not cool. 1 second. Just to recap here, guys, not a big deal. You know, it's always good to go through things a second time. Right? Almost there. And this is a long presentation. All right, guys. So again, secret number 4, you don't need to be a genius to make a lot of money. You know, when I place trades, I do it with confidence because I know my strategy and I know what to look for. So when I see an opportunity, I can trade with confidence, right? Trading in fear is your worst enemy, all right? Because fear, if you're trying to trade and you're like sitting there shaking in your boots, like, oh God, I don't know what to do. That's where most people start. And the only way to eliminate that fear is to have confidence in what you're doing, and that requires you learning a system. Okay, so imagine if you had a trading strategy that you actually believed in, that could potentially add 100, 200, or even $1,000 or more per day to your income. Okay, so imagine how much different your life could be about you know how much more stuff you could actually have the ability to do, because finances, if you have more of it, you can actually have the ability to do more stuff. So secret number 5, guys, is the profitability roadmap. This is basically our system to get you to where you need to be in the stock market. So month 1 with our program, you're going to learn the FOUS4 trading system. This is what we've been developing over the last 13 years. It's all online training for you to go watch. Month 2 is mentorship in FOUS4 Live. So we actually have mentor classes 3 times a week where you get to interact with me and Mike, ask us any questions. We go over trade reviews, go over everything that's going on in current. So you guys are, you know, on the same page with us, and you actually understand everything that you just learned in the FOUS4 trading system. We also do FOUS4 Live. This is Monday through Friday, live broadcast where you get to see and hear us day trade live every day for the first 90 minutes of the market open. So you actually get to see us use the exact strategy that we teach you in the online training, as well as teach you in the mentor class every day, Monday through Friday. Month 3 is your master your trading in our trading simulator. Okay, so we actually have a simulator that you guys can practice with, which is just like a platform that we use, real-time quotes, real-time charting, so you don't have to risk your actual money before you get started. So we have a simulator so you can practice with first. Day 90, this is where you actually go live in the market and start making money. Trade hard, live big is our motto. So, you know, I love to live big. I love to do big things. Bigger is better. So that's what our goal is. By day 90 is you have the knowledge and the know-how of a professional day trader, and you can move forward. So let's just recap, guys. Secret number 1 was how to make your monthly salary in just 1 day. Secret number 2 is why working less pays more. Secret number 3 is how to profit without needing a massive investment. Secret number 4 is you don't need to be a genius to make a lot of money. Again, there's so many people who think that you need to be a genius at finance or money or whatever. So many people think when I tell them I'm a day trader, like, oh, you must be a numbers guy. I actually freaking hate numbers. I sucked at math. I don't know anything about numbers. Okay? It has nothing to do with anything what people probably think it is about. And secret number 5 is the profitability roadmap that we just went over. So how would you guys like to actually work with me and my team directly, with me, Mike, and Robert, where we can actually get you to the point you can get and need to be to actually make money in the stock market? Is that something that sounds interesting to you, and not get started off the wrong track, you know, going to etrade.com and just starting to buy stocks for no freaking reason? Does that sound something, you know, that you might be interested in? Because we are here to help, you know, you to destroy the learning curve, and most importantly, remove fear from the equation. Fear is your biggest enemy in the stock market, and we want you to be able to say, just like I said in the beginning of this presentation, you know, be able to say that I can do this. I can do this. And after our training, I am 100% confident that you are going to be closing down your laptop day 90, being like, man, I can do this. FOUS's program, Mike, Robert, they really, you know, helped me out. They sound like they know what they're doing, and I have the confidence. And that is my goal on day 90, is you saying that when we are ready to get you live day trading. So the FOUS4 roadmap, guys, cut down the 3 worst years of my life of losing money in the stock market, trying to figure this shit out, to just 3 months for you. All right. Our program is 90 days. And what you're going to get is FOUS4 1, 2, and 3. So FOUS4 is our master swing trading class. This is 7.5 hours, $997 value. The original FOUS4. This is the core strategy that made me big time in this game. FOUS4 Part 2, this is our day trading course. This is also 7.5 hours, $997 value. After 2008, I had to learn how to handle that volatility. And that's when FOUS4 Part 2 evolves. FOUS4 Part 3, guys, this is master short selling. This is also another 7.5 hour training course. This is going to teach you how to make money when stocks are going down. And this is what me and Mike love doing best, is shorting stocks. Once you understand how to capitalize on people's fear, like I said before, fear is your worst enemy in this game. But the fact is, just like so many of you guys probably just want to get started today, guess who me and Mike take advantage of in the market? People like you that have no freaking clue what they're doing because they decided that they were just going to wing it in the stock market. And that's what we do. That's how you make money in this game, is taking advantage of other people that are too stupid and lazy to actually learn how to do it. Okay, so we want to get you guys to be the point where you can take, the piece of the pie on the right side of it. So this is a total value of $2,991 for FOUS4 1, 2, and 3. But we're also going to give you the bonus, the FOUS Simulator. This is 1 month access to a professional trading platform, pro level 2 quotes, real-time charting, practice real buying and selling. This is the best way to avoid losing any money. Okay, we want you to be able to prove to yourself that you know what you're doing in our practice simulator through an actual professional trading platform before you actually risk any real money. So this is gold right here, guys, to be able to have access to our simulator. All right, so recapping here, you get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3. That's how to swing trade, how to day trade, and how to short sell. You're also getting 1 month access to FOUS Simulator. This is a total value of $3,188. But bonus 2, guys, Cloud9. All right, this is the icing on the cake. This is my latest and greatest training course. All right, a lot of people don't realize that trading successfully is all psychological. All right, learning the things you learn at FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, that's like going through a curriculum. It's like memorizing flashcards. All right, that is easy. That's grade school stuff. But to actually implement that system into a real world environment, in a real world harsh environment like the stock market, and be able to keep your head straight and actually click buy and sell when you need to, when you got fear and greed and all these other factors trying to mess with your brain, and actually make money, that is why day trading is difficult. And in Cloud9, I'm going to teach you everything I've learned over the last 13 years about how to keep a calm, cool, and collect head and actually be able to click buy and sell at the exact opportune moments when I have other things in the back of my head saying, oh, FOUS, maybe you want a little bit more of this cash here. Maybe if it just goes a little bit higher, then you should sell. Okay, you can't think like that. You have to think extremely rational when it comes to day trading. And that's what I teach you in Cloud9, is all the mind tricks that I've learned, and as well as how to reduce stress. Okay, so this is the icing on the cake right here, guys, Cloud9. This is the most valuable training that we offer, which is what a lot of people wouldn't think, because they're like, oh man, I need to learn how to read the charts. That is all definitely a big part of it, but this is the thing that's going to make you a profitable trader, Cloud9. So just, again, it's all mindset, guys. Okay, Cloud9 trading psychology. So Cloud9, I actually filmed it from this epic infinity pool in Thailand. I actually made $14,000 that week. Why? Because one, like I said before, I was in an amazing positive work environment. I was stoked, and I was able to think clearly because I was happy. All right, and guess what happened? I made $14,000 that week. So if you watch Cloud9, you'll see me on this edge of this pool in my tropical shirt, just having a blast of a good day, teaching you guys everything I know about trading psychology. So this is a $997 value, bonus number 2. So this is now a $4,185 value, guys. You get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, 1 month access to the trading simulator. You're also getting Cloud 9, the icing on the cake, trading psychology. You're also going to get another bonus. This is 3 months access to FOUS4 Live. This is a $591 value. Just like I was saying before, we broadcast live Monday through Friday for the first hour and a half every day. So you actually get to see us, hear us, watch us trade in real time the exact strategy that we teach you in the online trading and show you exactly how it's done. So nothing's better than to be able to sit, literally look over our shoulders essentially, and watch us implement the exact strategy that you're using or learning in the FOUS4 training program. So this is Monday through Friday, guys, every day of the week. So now we get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, Cloud 9, the FOUS simulator access, and you're also getting 3 months access to FOUS4 Live. This is a $4,782 value. Another one, guys, bonus number 4, mentor class. All right, this is 3 times per week, where we go over everything. You know, a lot of people try to ask us questions during the live trading, but guess what, guys? It is the exact wrong time to ask us questions. Everybody is in the zone trying to make money day trading. So please refrain from asking us a bunch of questions during FOUS4 Live. After the first 90 minutes, sure, we can shoot the shit in the chat room, have a good old time, but the mentor classes, this is where we actually go cut into the nitty gritty from all the trades from that week, be able to answer all your questions from the online training and actually teach you guys, you know, and go over everything. It's basically a review of everything that we do throughout the week. So this is 1 month access, $1,200 value, 3 times per week. So now we get FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, FOUS Simulator, Cloud 9, 3 months access to FOUS4 Live, and 1 month access to the FOUS4 mentorship. This is now a $5,982 value. So we are really stacking things up. All right. So if all this did, guys, was, you know, make an extra 2 to 5K per month for you, would it be worth it? What if you had the ability to spend more time with your family, friends, loved ones? Would it be worth it? What if it gave you more time and freedom to travel? Would it be worth it? Or escape the rat race, your 9 to 5? Would it be worth it? What about the ability to actually pursue something you love doing? Be able to pursue your passion? Would it also be worth it? All right, so full-time employees, guys, work 2,000 hours plus per year if you consider any overtime. You know, what if you only had to work a maximum of 400 while making the same income or more? You know, what would that freedom be worth to you, and how much would you pay for it? $5,000, $10,000, maybe even $20,000 to work 400 hours per year versus 2,000? 20K, that could be worth it. You know, what if as you were learning day trading, it helped you pay for your rent, your car, groceries, date money, fun bucks? You know, gotta have money to go have fun. Gotta have money to go take some ladies on a date, or if some of you are girls, you know, it's always nice when a girl offers to pay on a date. You know, it's at least, you know, obviously I'm not gonna let a girl pay for anything at a date, but I always, you know, like the offer, and if somebody did accept that, she better have some cash to, you know, pay up. But yeah, it's nice to have that extra cash. So you can see why this is a good deal, guys, at almost $6,000. And for the general public, it's $3,000. If you go to our website right now, you'll see it's listed at $2,997. And I promise you, if you go to any of our competitors' websites, they won't even get close to what we offer in our 90-day program for what we are charging for this. All right. So if you guys get started today, we have this one-time offer and another $1,000 off, $1,997 today, exclusively in this webinar only. This is actually one of my good buddies. He's a Navy SEAL, rocking the FOUS4 Trade Hard, Live Big. God bless you, brother. He's probably still off somewhere. Hope you're safe. I just loved that he sent me this picture. As just lightened up my day. But anyways, guys, today and today only, $1,997. Robert, if you want to go ahead and push out that offer here in the chat room, that would be excellent. All right, guys, but we're actually going to have one more bonus in here. We're going to give you 2 months more access to the FOUS4 mentorship. So now you're getting 3 months to the 3 times per week mentor classes, which are an hour-long, in-depth trade reviews and analysis, student trade assessments, Q&A sessions. All right, access to our extensive trade review library, but this is only for people who sign up today. You're going to get the extra 2 months access. So that's another $2,400 value. So now we are at a total value of $8,382. But for today and today only, $1,997. This is a FOUS4 roadmap. You're getting 3 times per week mentor classes, 3 months of FOUS4 Live, FOUS4 1, 2, and 3. It's just absolutely amazing. Oh, you guys basically have two options here. Option 1 is you can do nothing, not take this leap of faith, not giving up or giving up your freedom, go back to your 9 to 5. The second option here is give us a shot. Pony up this small investment, and compared to what you're actually getting, you're getting a lot for actually a little amount. Like I said before, if you put your heart into this and work your ass off, you will have the ability to make your monthly salary in 1 day out of the month. I promise you that, okay? If you put your heart into this and work your ass off, you will have that capability. All right? And another thing, guys, if you're happy, great. If you're not, no problem. We have a 14-day money-back guarantee, okay? If you sign up today, anytime within the next 14 days, you decide, you know what, FOUS, I really appreciate the opportunity, but, I went through it and it just wasn't for me. I don't have the time or whatever, whatever happens. I don't even care. I stand by my product. I truly believe in it. I truly believe in Mike's ability to help you guys out. I truly believe in Robert's ability to help you guys out. And I truly believe the FOUS4 system works if you put in the time and effort to do this. So we have a 14-day money-back guarantee window. Contact us anytime, and we'll give you guys a full refund. The real question is, what if this just did at least half of what I said it could? Would it be worth it? Okay? A college degree, guys, can cost $20,000 to $100,000 plus. Right? And what do you get? A piece of paper, uncertainty? No idea. Nobody cares about a college degree anymore. All right? Today, you can actually get a proven system to make money in just 90 days for $2,000 compared to a crap load of money and 4 years of time in college. Sure, you can have fun, but just like me in college, all I learned how to do was becoming a functional alcoholic. I didn't learn a goddamn thing about practical advice or tips to make money in my life. Okay, so with our program, you can learn from somebody who's actually making money on a day-to-day basis, like me and Mike and our other students, within 90 days to actually make money. All right, so there's also tale of two people here, guys. Hopefully me, this is someday on the left over here. Dude, hopefully someday I got, a nice little kid and a beautiful wife. We're hanging out at the beach. Or there's this guy over here who worked a 9 to 5 in an office for his entire life. He's like, shit, man, what I do with my life, all right? I do not want to be this guy when I'm 65 years old thinking, man, I spent my entire life in an office, and took a couple little vacations. I would much rather be like, man, I have quite the frickin' story to tell people about my life, all right? My story right now to tell people is absolutely amazing for everything I've done in the last 5 years. And that's what I want to be able to do. I don't want to tell people like, oh, what have you been up to the last 5 years? Well, I went on a vacation, 3 times for a week at a time, and I'd spent the rest of the time in a freaking office looking at newspapers like this dude in this picture. Okay, so I don't want to be that guy. I hope that you guys don't want to be that person. Stalling. Let me show what you guys do next, guys. Get started today. Click that buy button. This is today only. Let's just go back over what you're getting. FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, swing trading, day trading, short selling. You're also getting access to FOUS Simulator, 1 month. You're also getting the secret sauce, the icing on the cake, trading psychology, Cloud 9. You're getting 3 months access to FOUS4 Live. You're getting 3 months access to FOUS4 mentorship classes. And this is an $8,382 value. All right. If you guys haven't signed up yet, you're probably okay. A little afraid to pay today. Guess what, guys? Money back guaranteed. Maybe you're afraid it's going to be too hard. Guess what, guys? We have 3 times per week mentor classes to help you out with any, insecurities you have, any questions you have. That's what we're here for, is to help you guys over the course of 90 days. All right. This isn't just a set it and forget it thing. We're with you for 90 days to help you guys out week in and week out. Maybe you're stuck in your comfort zone. All right. Nothing great happens in your comfort zone. You stay a pussy. All right. You have to get outside of your comfort zone. And once you can get out of your comfort zone and step up to the plate, that's when the beauty happens in life. All right. Maybe your significant other, maybe your parents, you're worried about them. All right. You can't live life concerned about what other people think or what you think they want you to do. You need to be your own person and be able to make those decisions for yourself. So again, click the link to buy, guys, if you're interested in getting started today. So just a recap of who I am, guys. I'm not special. I was just a skater kid. Then I was a college drunk. I got some inheritance money that all disappeared. I lost it all. I saved up, and I was dedicated. I was living by the notion of success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. And that's why I'm successful today, because I lived my entire life by that notion. That's why I have it tattooed on my chest so I can wake up every morning, look at myself in the mirror, and be like, you know what? Yesterday sucked, but hey, today is a new day. I can do this. I can make shit happen today. So again, guys, just going over everything. If you look at any competitor, they don't offer what we offer here. We blow our competitors away with pricing. We blow our competitors away with the amount of value that we have. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So again, today only, $1,997 for the FOUS4 Pro package. It's absolutely amazing. But guys, guess what? We also have another bonus. The bonuses cannot be stopped. Maybe someday, but not yet. All right, so for the first time ever, guys, we are actually releasing my scans. Another big question we get is, dude, Foos, how do you even find these stocks? Where are you finding all these magic beans, if you want to call them magic beans, whatever you want to call them, okay? And we actually use a proprietary stock scanner that we have custom built to pop out stocks in real time for stock scans. So we're actually going to give you guys a template to download with the exact software program that we use so you see exactly what we see. Okay, we want you to become self-sustaining traders. We don't want you guys to rely on us to make money in the stock market. So we're actually giving you guys our exact same scanning program and scanning template to download so you'll see exactly what we see as day traders. So this is a $1,900 value or $1,997 value only for people who sign up today. So you can see these are our scanners. This is popping out stocks in real time throughout the trading session. You get this exact same system that we get to trade. So this is the first time we're releasing this, our actual proprietary stock scanners, but only for people who sign up today. Now we are at a $10,000 value for this, right? FOUS4 1, 2, and 3, the simulator, Cloud9 trading psychology, FOUS4 live for 3 months, FOUS4 mentorship class for 3 months, and the FOUS4 proprietary stock scanners for $10,000 value today, and today only for just $1,997. You guys, I am so pumped about this program that we have been working over 2 years on putting together. Obviously, this system has been developed over the last 13 years. We've literally been working on FOUS4 Pro for around 2 years, and we finally are done with it. And I can't wait to get you guys involved and get started. I love getting into mentor classes with you guys and answering all your questions. Mike absolutely loves teaching. He's one of the most disciplined and dedicated people I know, and I love having the opportunity to teach people. All right, I've made so many big profitable trades in my life. I could care freaking less about making a profitable trade. What gives me satisfaction is actually seeing my students take a system that I have taught them, something that I've worked so hard to build myself, take that system and then write me an email one day and just be like, Foos, dude, you literally changed my life, man. And like, look how much money I just made today. All right, I can't believe I used to work at a 9 to 5. So that's what gives me satisfaction, not making a profitable trade. All right, I've been doing this for 13 years. I could care less about making a profitable trade. Obviously, it feels great, still fun to do. I do it all the time. But what gives me satisfaction nowadays is to actually, hear positive things from my students that they actually made money using the system that I actually taught them. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions here, Q&A, me and Robert could get on the get down here.
Okay. I know a lot of you had questions throughout the presentation, and here we are. I told you we'd be doing a Q&A.
Yeah. Thanks for your patience, guys. I was mainly focused on presenting, not answering questions. So now is the time to get to it.
Okay. Waiting for the questions to come in. Let's see here.
Yes, Travis, there is a payment plan. Three installments, says Young Yacht.
Okay, Julian was asking throughout the presentation. He's from France, and yeah. First off, we have traders all over the world. Doesn't matter where you are. You know, the only difference is the time difference. And actually, in Europe, it's not so bad. You trade at 3:30. The market opens in the afternoon. You are trading the U.S. markets with us. That's where all the opportunities are. And again, it doesn't matter where you are. You can trade what we trade when we trade it. There's many different places that are available to you. So if you are from anywhere in the world, you can purchase our program, go through our training, learn to do what we do, and trade with us. There's no restrictions on location. It doesn't matter.
No, you don't need to have a business set up to day trade. You can trade out of a personal account. Brody, if you click the buy now button, it's not literally a buy now. It goes to the checkout page and you'll see more information about the payment plan.
It's on the bottom there. Just scroll down. So yeah, so the payment plan is very flexible. You month by month, and after that you're good. But you have access to everything right away, so you can get going.
Melian, you should get your login information momentarily. If not, email Robert at FOUS4 Trading. JJ, again, it's just FOUS4 1, 2, and 3. You get this simulator. You get 3 months access to FOUS4 Live, where we actually do a live broadcast every morning, Monday through Friday. You're also getting the mentor classes, which is 3 times per week, 1 hour each, with me and Big Mike going over all your trades, all of our own recent trades, answering all your questions you have about the actual online trading that you went through. Again, FOUS4 1, 2, and 3 in Cloud 9, that's about 25 hours of online training. That's what you do in month 1. Month 2 and 3, that's your simulator access and practice. That's you also coming to mentor classes as well as watching us do it real time Monday through Friday and actually implementing the actual strategy on a day-to-day basis.
So guys, some of you may be international, and sometimes when you're trying to check out and order the program, there's a lot of you that may have an error with your bank. So the number one thing to do is to just give them a call and let them know about the purchase and then try again. So make sure you keep the order form up. Just give them a call. It generally takes 5 minutes. I deal with this all the time. And the second attempt should be successful. So instead of trying it 10 times and it failing 10 times, just give your bank a call real quick and then do it again. So Shannon has a good one. Listen, and I can speak for this because when I went to the program, it was about 4 years ago, I was really, really busy. I was working full-time and in graduate school. On paper, I really had no time to do this, but I had the passion to learn the trade, and I fit it in. And with this system, how we focus really literally an hour trading a day. Cameron spoke about it, 90 minutes max, and we're done. And it's once you get it, it takes a little work in the beginning. Now the training is on demand, so you go through that first. So it's like 30 hours of training, and then the mentoring is a flexible schedule. So we do that in the afternoon and we do it at night. And if you miss it, it's recorded. So the actual learning part is very easy if you're a busy person. You're a professional, right? And once you are ready to trade, you really only need about an hour and a half a day, and no more than that. So, and then once you start doing well, you're making supplemental income. There's a transition that happens from, hey, eventually, hopefully, you get the opportunity to possibly leave your job, like I did. It took me a little bit under 2 years before I made that call. A little bit of a leap of faith, obviously, but it worked out. The extra time, the less stress I had with my job translated into better trading. Lewis, well, if you want the payment plan, it's right here in front of you. Just click on the offer here. And Brody asked about, what kind of starting computer you need. And again, back to my story, I started out with a beat up laptop. It was old. I should have replaced it well before I started trading, but I didn't. And I wanted to use that money for my trading account, so it was fine. You don't need anything super crazy. These days a basic laptop is good enough to trade. You don't need to go out spending any money on any new electronics or any of that stuff. So you see us with photos of our trading stations, multiple monitors, this and that. Those are luxuries to have, and once you get there, you'll get there. But start out simple. That's how we kind of preach. So simple laptop with maybe an external monitor. Some of them are like $180, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, and you really don't, like Robert said, you really don't need to be fancy when it comes to day trading. You can literally just trade with a very mediocre laptop. As long as you have a semi-okay Wi-Fi connection, you're good to go. Obviously, it's nice to have extra monitors. Those are, kind of just perks to success as a day trader, but you don't need them to get started.
Ivan,
Josh,
Ivan, thanks for purchasing. You should have emails coming your way. If nothing, we'll just check Robert at FOUS4 Trading. Maybe check your spam.
Edward, it doesn't matter how old you are. I guess probably you have to be over 18 for most brokers. So as long as you're over 18, it doesn't matter.
Now, if you're under 18, you can always ask your parents. They can put their name on it, on the account. I've done that. We've had 16-year-old traders, so.
We don't trade any cryptocurrencies, Cairo. It's a little bit of the Wild West. I'm sure, maybe someday I'll dabble in it, but I have no desire. Stocks is what I'm good at, so that's what I stick to.
Hey, guys, a lot of questions about cryptos. Cameron's been doing this way longer than me, but he's been doing it for 13 years. So imagine you're doing something for 13 years and it's working. You're making money, and no one was really talking about trading cryptos like they are like a year ago. So are we just going to stop what we're doing just for the newest fad? No, we're going to keep doing what works, and that's what we do.
Dylan, that's you should have an accountant to be able to answer those questions, but it's just like income, capital gains tax. Yes, Claire, you don't have to have any experience. This is for advanced traders, this is also for beginning traders. We have a lot of traders who've been trading for years and they're just looking for new tools to be able to make money in day trading. We also have a lot of people who have never even day traded a day in their life. And that's also what we hope for, because we want people to get started off on the right track. Just like I said before, I got started in 2005 and no clue what I was doing. I went to etrade.com, opened up an account, looked for the cheapest stock, and just clicked buy for no reason whatsoever, other than the fact it was the cheapest stock on the website, and I lost all my money shortly after. So we want new traders mostly because we want to teach people how to actually get started on this in the right way without losing all their money, like we see so many people do that try to wing it like I did in the beginning.
So Steven asked, he just purchased, thank you, asked, so it's a 90-day program. Basically, when do the classes start versus the mentoring versus the training? So everything starts right when you purchase, and you want to start obviously with the training, but feel free to come into the mentoring. Some people are a little bit afraid to kind of engage with us directly in the beginning, but just come on in. You're going to pick something up, and ask whatever you want. If you have questions on what you're watching in the training courses, that's what we're there for. So don't be afraid to come in to the mentoring classes. And so you should have your login, everything right away. Again, Stephen, thank you.
Sometimes a little bit delay in the login emails, but rest assured they're on their way.
A Young, very, very good comment there. Capital gains is 50% in Canada? That's high. I don't know about that.
I don't know if I believe that.
No. So again, Zarko asking, is it feasible for non-U.S. citizens to trade? Yes. We deal with, almost half of our traders are not from the U.S. So yes, feel free to go through our training. When you finish our training, there's lots of different options that are presented to you for places to trade, and all of them, it doesn't matter where you are from. Yeah, guys, we'll put the playbook up here in a minute here. So guys, get your questions in. Ask us anything about our system, about our style, anything about the education. Luigi's a student. He says he doesn't have too much time. Again, I was working full-time and a student. And you got to make the time. Sometimes you got to make the time. Trust me. Get up a little earlier. You can find it. Don't make excuses for yourself. A lot of people, that's a huge thing. I talk to a lot of people interested in starting, and a lot of people and it's kind of, I do it too sometimes. You just kind of make excuses for just to not do something out of the normal realm of what you're used to. But the thing is that we're here to actually help you throughout that process, and it'll click. For me, it took a little bit, but it is nice when the light bulb goes off, and just takes some work. So Trevor has a good question about do we swing trade or day trade? Do you want to talk about that, Cameron?
Yeah, in today's current market, like I said, if you were watching this program, guys, in this webinar, I literally trade 90 minutes maximum. And like I said, most of the time, probably 90% of the time, it's 30 minutes or less, and then the next 60 is this me, shooting the shit with you guys in the chat room. Okay, so literally 30 minutes, I'm in and I'm out. I lock in my gains. I'm mostly a day trader. Sometimes there's a really great opportunity, I'll swing trade, because sometimes swing trading can be your biggest trade because there's multiple days to let this doctor run. But for the most part, I like to get in, I like to get out, I like to go to sleep at night with no stress, not thinking about what stock is going to be doing something next day. But you're going to learn about it all. You're going to learn about swing trading. You're going to be learning about day trading. You're going to be learning about shorting stocks, how to actually make money when stocks go down. So it's very important to understand all of these aspects of trading because the market is cyclical. Market is not the same thing every day. It has different cycles throughout the year. You never know when these cycles are going to happen, but you need to be prepared for all these different environments of the market. And that's what we're getting you guys prepared for with all these different strategies so that you can actually utilize everything that we've taught you in different environments in the market, because the market is always changing and always moving from sectors to the market going up, the market going down. You need to be able to react to the market in all these situations, and that's what we're getting you prepared for in the FOUS4 Pro trading program.
Yeah. So Chris is asking, he's having a hard time understanding our money back guarantee. It's because it's 14 days, and he doesn't have access to the majority of the program, so on and so forth. A couple of people have mentioned that, guys, no one even really offers that. We do because we're confident. Within 2 weeks, I mean, you're gonna be able to meet with us 12 times directly, and you're gonna go through 14 so hours of trading. You're gonna see us trade live 5 times a week. I mean, you should have a good idea of if it's a right fit for you. If you can't tell within 14 days that something is right for you, then I don't know. It's as gracious as we can be. I think it's plenty of time. So that's my answer to
that. Christian, all these questions are answers. These are things you're going to learn in our training program. You're going to learn exactly how we day trade.
Luigi asked, did I read a lot of books when I was learning? I tried. These books, I would fall asleep after 10 pages. There's nothing worse than a trading book.
They're pretty boring. They're pretty dry. That's for sure.
So trading is very visual. So to try to learn a very visual and emotional and reactive skill through a book, it's one of the only. I mean, you can learn a lot through books. I love books, love to read. Just trading books are not one of them. Now, Mike likes to read trading books, but they're more like kind of for motivation, to kind of keep them motivated. Learning insights of the mentality of traders, not really learning how to trade. Zarko, we keep the classes pretty small so you can have, there's several sessions, so we keep the classes pretty small so you can kind of have a good good student to instructor ratio. Just come prepared. If you have any questions, we'll answer. We won't leave until all questions are answered for the day. And it's one of those things, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. Dean, risk management is huge. Yes, we teach that extensively. It's very, very important. It's one of the first things that you learn about. And yeah. So yes, if you're interested in learning proper risk management on your trades, this is the right program. Jeff asked, is it only working because everyone in the chat room is buying the same small cap stocks? No, Jeff, we actually only trade small cap stocks with healthy volume. They're on the major exchanges. So, and obviously people shouldn't just be following us blindly. The That's not what we're really about. Now, let's say we make a trade because of the volume that we like to have on our stocks. There's not really a blip. I don't know if you want to elaborate on that, Cameron.
Yeah, like Robert was saying, we trade stocks with healthy volume. We look for the best opportunities, and again, we're trying to teach you guys how to become self-sustaining traders. We're not trying to, teach you guys how to take advantage of other people's, pump and dump schemes, right? That's like there's a lot of other chat rooms out there that do actually do that, and I see it every day, and it's ridiculous. For one, I don't want to get popped by the SEC one day and have my entire business shut down because of manipulating stocks. So I have no desire to try to do that. It's a risk not only for my future, it's also super shady. So I have no desire to do that or try to trade stocks that are able to do that.
There was a good question. Where was it? Oh, Shannon, will I be able to learn about the different types of traders and trades, vocabulary, blah, 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 surrounding the market? Yes. That's kind of like some of the first things that you'll be learning throughout the program. That's the foundational type stuff, vocabulary. Learning graphs, technical analysis is what we do 100%. We're technical traders. We'll teach you the patterns we like, how to trade them, when to trade them, both buy and sell, right? Buying is the easy part. Learning when to sell, whether you're up or down, is what people struggle with, and we'll kind of show you all those different scenarios and how to do it. Alejandro, so part of this package, you actually get to see us trade within FOUS4 Live, we call it. So you see our charts. We're talking you through what we're trading, kind of going through the market, talking about the pre-market watch list. So yeah, you can learn through what we're doing. So that's what this is all about, learning from professionals. So we're very transparent on what we're trading, when we're trading throughout the market open for generally the first 90 minutes, and then we'll break it down through the mentoring and break it down through midday market recap videos. Tumo, have an issue with the payment. You can just email me. I DM'd you, get you the link.
Lewis, the training system is actually in a time-dripped system in the back end of our dashboard. So within the first week, some stuff gets unlocked. The second week, other things gets unlocked. So, we would like you to be at least an hour a day going through the courses during the week. No, we don't trade Forex or binary options.
And Irshad, we stick to the U.S. markets. That's where most of the opportunities are.
Someone asked, is it hour a day? Okay, but is it live? Again, there's online training that you can watch anytime you want. That's about the first 25 hours of online training. After that, the mentor classes are hosted 3 times a week for an hour. They're also recorded, so you can go back and rewatch them every day. Monday through Friday, we do FOUS4 Live at the market open. So those are not recorded. You need to be able to be there if you want to come watch at the market open for the first hour and a half.
Jeff asked, so people learn to pick their own stocks afterwards. would not pick stocks, but the idea is, when you are done with the program, that you can be able to have your own system with which to find stocks to trade every day. So the idea is to be self-sufficient within time. Anthony, we don't trade options. We just trade stocks. But look, if you want to learn technical analysis, that is universal for everything. So that's what we do. And you can apply that to that.
And correct. Any questions you have for the 25 hours of online training, write those down. Be sure to write those down, and then come into the mentor classes and ask anything you want.
So Dominic asks, is our strategy just flag patterns or more? I say that's, answer to that would be, that's trading just flag patterns is very simplistic view of, if you're just going to trade flags all day, you're going to be broke very quickly. There's a lot of things that go into trading: proper risk reward, aligning trades on multiple time frames, picking patterns and having a niche that you like, and knowing exactly when to buy and sell, using indicators, all kinds of things is what we do.
No, Thomas. It's a 90-day program, so
I'm going to go ahead and put the getting started playbook up there, guys. There you go. You should have it to download. Feel free to check that out. It kind of just goes over some lessons, and then goes over some guidelines about getting started the right way. That's a big question, as Cameron's mentioned, that people have. So there you go.
Yeah, guys, we're getting ready to wrap this up. So I wanted to thank you guys all for taking, the last hour and a half almost out of your day to at least come learn and let us, explain to you guys a little bit more about what we do. I'm truly passionate about this. So is Robert. So is Mike. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I still love doing it. And I love actually being able to teach people things that they can actually, within 30 days, go out and make practical changes in their life and start making some money rather than paying a bunch of money in college. I dropped out of college my senior year. I went for 4 years to college before finally being like, this is stupid. And I'm not encouraging dropping out of school. I dropped out of school because I had a plan. All right. So if you have a plan, then you should definitely consider, is college right for me? Because you can always go back to college. Doesn't matter. If you decide to stop, you can always start up and go again. So I don't, promote not going to school. I just don't think it's a very practical solution to make a career anymore. I think online training is definitely in the next chapter of the world because you can actually learn from experts doing it now rather than learning from teachers who are teachers. They're not, they're in a classroom. They're not. Is that where you want to be? So why would you learn from somebody doing something you don't want to do? But anyways, guys, go ahead and get that Getting Started playbook if you are interested in learning more about the actual steps of getting started if you didn't actually sign up in this webinar. I think we are signing off. Again, thank you so much for taking the opportunity and the time out of your day. I know time is, like I said before, the most valuable asset. So I really, truly appreciate that you guys spent some of your time to come hear what we had to say with the FOUS4 team. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here, signing off. Thanks for coming in and helping out as well, Robert.
Anytime.
Later, guys. See ya.